Hello. There we go. All right, welcome. Nick, Claire, I see you. Now that I actually have the mic working, let's get into football. All right. One of my players that I got what generated my club. One of the players that generated my club has now been sold, and he was never gonna play for me. He just has pace and sucks everywhere else, so I am a-okay with that one. Right, still have a 3-point lead, and yeah. Probably switch off this playlist. Try that. Always had the match review to get a double recovery, and with this team, just always just practice some chance conversion. Although our last game, you would not have suspected that we had a tough time getting the ball in the net, scoring what was it, 12, 11? Past the third worst team in the league. All right, have an 18-year-old joining. He's looking pretty good already. I mean, can honestly probably make an impact right now, and he doesn't have to be registered because he's under 19 and domestic. So you love to see it. Yeah, no, he shouldn't have to be registered. Oh, that was end of contract. What do they want if to buy him now? 110K? I'm okay with that. Could improve a lot. Yep. Awesome. I mean, even at 2.5-star current, 4-star potential, I think he's definitely, like, worst case scenario, solid depth. So, and train box to box, so he's training basically everything a midfielder would have to use. Even though I use more of a center mid attack, he'll get all that training box to box anyways. The next game's a friendly. That's right. It's now a game every 2 weeks instead of a game every week in the league. So I'm adding those friendlies to make sure my team can keep their sharpness, as well as to really ingrain the tactic into the new guys that have joined. Luke Bryan is gone. That's fine. Ooh, De Bruyne won the Ballon d'Or. Okay. It's an interesting one. Somehow Orlando City is leading the not the MLS, the Tesla Major League Premiership. All right, loan report. Don't really care all that much. Jason Ramos. I mean, still playing well. He hates big matches, which is unfortunate. Oh, I'm delighted to welcome to the club. I think he can make swift improvement. Do I need to change formations? Who knows what the future will bring? Do you think there could be something of a generation gap? Not really. Most of my players are under the age of 25, so... Look, I'm always looking to improve. Signing of Wati. Impact the short-term and long-term objectives. Look, he'll bring success from day one and for years to come. I don't know about that one, but... I don't even know. Hopefully he'll be solid depth next year if he actually is improving the way that my coaches think he can. Driving force wanted to come work with me. I've admired him from afar. I'm definitely not creepy like that. Definitely not creepy. Harvey's gone, thank God. He just complained and practiced terribly, so him being gone is really only a benefit. I don't think I really need to poach anyone else from the Dream 11. You know, getting Joe Richards and Tommy Scott is more than enough to get this team to, you know, the next level. How's my favorite spreadsheet streamer doing? I'm doing fantastic, Tyler. See, you got your main account back. Place Harvey. I'm gonna put in Connor. I mean, he has 20 leadership. That just seems like an obvious choice. But yeah, I'm doing well. I also saw that Claire was in here earlier looking to hunt that shiny Piplup still. Wish you luck there, but I mean, like you said yesterday, 50 hours or whatever, that is ridiculous. Still not getting a shiny. on my phone. Still no idea the password on my PC. Too much effort. Unfortunate. But does that prime? Any primers? Completely. Oh, whatever. Prime if you want, I guess. But I'm just doing this for fun. Nope. Oh, this is so sad. Luca Lewis, okay. Try not to swear. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Apparently that's not auto-modded, but whatever. Oh, Dakota Hernandez? I mean, yeah, he can leave. I don't care. What exactly was that promise? Was it just sell him? Okay, awesome. Offer to clubs. This guy is hot ass. So. Useless. Never want to see him again. He might be decent like 2 tiers down, so. That's how bad I'm talking. Money's still looking good. Can we make the improvement? No, we can't make those improvements yet to the youth coaching and junior coaching youth recruitment. You sound like my ex. Okay. All right, Tyler. Don't even know which part you're talking about, but I'll just agree with you. Probably. No offers for Hernandez? Are you kidding me? Dude, find a club. All right, good. And honestly, I'm going to offer him out for like, oh, the useless part. Ah. Yeah, all right. Actually, 15K is way above his evaluation. $1,000, please. He's useless and I don't want to see him again? Yeah, okay. I can see how that would sound like your ex, but, you know. Chuck Sanders still improving in training, or performing well in training, and there we go. Next game up is Athletics St. Louis, the Cardinals. Obviously they're in 4th, so they're doing pretty well, but in terms of moves that I actually want to make, how many more am I really thinking about getting? Maybe a right back. Yeah, wing backs would probably be good. Ball force still unconvincing. I don't really like to see that, but what do we have in our short list? Ooh, hello. Okay. What do we have in short lists for wingbacks? Hey, Joe Scally is pretty good. I mean, I guess. Yeah, he's playing for Mönchengladbach too. If I can get him on loan for... If they'd be okay with this... That's a lot. If I can cut that in half, 185K for the loan, and I'm paying his wages. Did they actually just bring that up? I think they did. Okay. Okay, how about 26K? What do you think? This 30K? These guys are brutal. Mönchengladbach, you are ridiculous. I'll have you know. What would 35K be? 300K in total? Yeah, okay. Probably not. Probably not. Shalom Duty? Did he already move? Okay, he moved in the summer to the Rams. Still pretty solid though. Josh Hughes. He's not great attacking with that 3 crossing, 5 dribbling. Jonathan Gomez, you think I can loan him in? That would be pretty sweet. Oh, he has a 600K release clause? Yeah, no, not quite. Why can't I loan him? I mean, there's no way he'd be interested in actually joining us full time, so I'm not even going to try that. John Tolkien. Okay, now this guy's pretty good. He's not for sale, though. Would he be available on loan? Would prefer to them play with high-quality players. All right. Jacob Green. Now, this guy is actually pretty good for my level. Would they be listed for loan? Oh, my God. Yeah, I guess I could bring Ezekiel or try to bring Ezekiel Rodriguez in as a fullback. I mean, I guess. Juan Pablo Alvarez. He just wants to join for squad player. I'll try to get him on a contract. And then try to fully buy him once they like accept it, or once he accepts it. Get like the buy now option, because even if it's like 100K, I'm willing to do that for a pretty solid wingback. Yeah, Rodriguez. Okay, still not interested. Okay, that is fine. Zapata. Yeah, no, he can go. He's not registered for a reason. Let's put it simply, he's just not good. Fort Lauderdale have offered a contract. They are 3 tiers above me. Or 2 tiers? 3 tiers above me. That, not great. Nipian. Ooh, for loan. I'd be okay with that. Loaning out Nipian. That's honestly probably it's a pretty solid move for us. With just how congested the striker department is. Plus, I think I already had to register Nipian. The classic transfer window advance is taking forever. Although, I mean, they kind of take forever anyways with the databases I have loaded in. Again, so if you haven't been here or you're new, I've loaded in a database for at least the top league in every single nation in CONCACAF. So that's 41 different countries, or national federations, I guess, because like Puerto Rico's not a country, but they're loaded in with their league. Same with like the U.S. Virgin Islands and the British Virgin Islands. As far as I'm aware, I don't know if they're countries or not, or how that all works, but they have their own league system, so at least the top flight's loaded in there. And Zealand's database, for the American database, has a 7-tiered system for the United States. McSherry, wing back left. Hold on. Isn't he right-footed? Yeah. And I'll actually have ball force start as well. I'm still trying to get him to learn that new position. I guess we can still look here, see. Oh, these guys are on amateur contracts. What are they looking at here? Okay. And then Hector Morales. I don't know about him. What is it? All of these guys have contracts ending within the year. And oh geez, these guys have their contracts ending in 5 months, so I could sign them right now, or try at least. Paul O'Connell's probably the pick of the bunch. Not much pace. He's kind of just a first touch merchant. He has 13 heading but 9 jumping reach, so I don't know if I can really even use that. High heading. Probably the best players here. Okay, and Clark, yeah. I mean, shoot, if I can get him on loan, just remove that. Lock that in, and I'll play him as an important player. 350k a month? Yeah, no. That'll be a no from me, Chief. Daniel Gonzalez. I mean, if I compare him to yeah, let's compare him to Yates. Midfield, central midfield on attack. Yeah, okay, he's not as good as, yeah, you can tell because they're outdated. Like his scouting reports from before I signed the extra midfielders that I have. So his star ratings from are comparing him to a team, or my old team, not my current team. Okay, I bring in Evan Rotundo on loan. Just another person who just should not. Yeah, I can't. He's 17. That's why. Whatever. Still quite a ways away from this game, but last time out and yesterday we did surpass the sent him home. We passed the halfway point in the season, and now we're actually not. Yeah, that was last time. Again, 40 game season here. We play every team once in our league, and then the league splits, and then we play everyone in our split once. I definitely want to start Connor. We're still 6 days away, so he'll have his stamina back by then. And I promised Presley he'll get more game time, so I'll start him over Frank Johnson. Who, I mean, besides the last game where everyone played well because we just pam smacked the worst team in the league, or one of the worst teams in the league. Frank Johnson's been pretty disappointing lately, so. I think we're 23 games into the season, so I have 4 more until the league splits. I'm already guaranteed to be in the top split because, I mean, if I wasn't, that'd be pretty crazy how that league table would have to look. If we go to rules, yeah, this league splits in 2 after 27 games. It's just top half, bottom half, unless it changed from the FM21 version of this database. So, F14 teams, it'll split. And I mean, by the split, I'm guaranteed to be top 5. But, I mean, I'm not going to drop that far down. I can already tell you that much. Request a summary of the monthly staff meeting. No, I've not been too fond of that feature, so it's whatever from me. One of the guys on my short list signed somewhere. That's fine. I wasn't too interested in getting him. He was just still on there. What I will say is these guys I'm not interested in. So let's just remove them from this short list at least. And then I would also like an updated scouting report on most of these guys. At least the ones that are like clearly not in the, clearly not up to date for the moves that we've made, because we have made a ton of signings, or we made a ton of signings going into this transfer window. And since the 27th of December, we've signed 7 players. Yeah, 7 players, and it looks 8 have gone out. 7 have gone out. Oh my, I just saw we just had a huge spike in drop frames. The bit rate just dropped. My god, my bad guys, holy crap. It does seem to have leveled out. But 2,000 frames were dropped? Holy cow. I wonder if it actually just flatlined. Start developing his weaker foot. Oh, for Tommy Scott. I mean, if he can improve that left foot to even be like reasonable, I will be extremely happy with that. Well, Samuel's gone for probably the rest of the season. Wow, okay. Also, I was looking at this because they gave me a youth intake preview last stream, but for some reason it's not showing up here. Great. Now I think probably my third choice striker is probably where I would put him. Is injured. So that's, I mean, that's fantastic. A real you hate to see it moment. So despite some people complaining about playing time, I do see that, at least up here, there's quite a few players with perfect morale, which, I mean, you would expect. We've won 19 games straight in the league, 21 in total. So, actually, that might not, those numbers might not be exactly right, but it's around there. We've not lost since our 4th game of the regular season or so. You know what? Dakota Johnson, yeah, I'll just terminate his contract. That's fine. Confirm. So yeah, if we go to schedule 2, 3, 4, so 5, 10, 6, 7, 15 games won in a row. A lot of games. I want to hide the no competition games there. And I kind of expected to go on a pretty good run in this league. So I mean, this good of a run, maybe not, but this database brought in a team for each of the top 4 leagues, franchises in America. So NFL, NHL, NBA, and MLB, and I took over the Vikings one. So despite being in the 5th tier, we have quite a bit of money, basically from the football team supplying a pretty high, budget basically. Ooh, hello. We're almost embarrassed by Trinidad and Tobago, would not have been the first time. USA has been terrible in this qualifying campaign. But anyways, as I was saying, we were kind of given a pretty good base for being a 5th tier team to go off of. I just knew that this first year would be competing with the other teams that are major sports leagues. So like Kansas City Chiefs and the St. Louis Cardinals, who are playing next, have been our big promotional rivals. Same with the Chicago Bulls, who are currently in 2nd. We somehow signed a guy who doesn't know how to speak English. He's Puerto Rican. How does he know how to speak English? Basic English? Okay. Interesting. You would imagine that, he was born in Puerto Rico, which means he is also American. He or she, Gaspar. I've never heard of a name like that, so. But basic English, I guess, would make sense as well. But generally, I would like to have my team be comprised of all, if not, or most, if not all of the entire, the team being CONCACAF players. So, which I mean, it's not necessarily a limitation. That's just something I'm trying to aim for. So, the only foreign players that would count as for registration is actually Mexico, because in this database they have a setup that every CONCACAF nation that isn't Mexico counts as non-foreign, which is awesome, because like I have a guy, one of the guys in my starting lineup pretty consistently is from St. Lucia, so I can definitely tell you that I appreciate the sentiment of making those nations, non-foreign. St. Lucia. I mean, he's also American, but yeah, the closest thing I have to non-CONCACAF is Mehdi being Algerian, but also American. So, you know, it's kind of like that. We have 3 center backs on the bench. I don't quite know about that one. I'll take Markey off so I can bring on a right back. Yeah, let's put on McSherry. Press conference about to begin. All right. It's been noted you've signed a number of young players. I mean, it would be irresponsible not to think about the club's future. I'm not going to make any predictions. I've already terminated his contract. I don't know why you're asking me to make predictions about his future here, because there is none. Your team looks well on course. Look, it's all up to us now. That's exactly what you want to see. Now we can focus. Yeah, Harvey leaving now means that we can actually focus now. He was just a distraction before. One of the best attacking records in the league. I mean, we have fantastic players in every area. How important is it that TCF Bank Stadium has become such a fortress? It's vital. I mean, it's now Huntington Bank Stadium in real life, but whatever. And the Vikings don't even play there. They haven't played there since 2015 or early 2016, technically. They play US Bank Stadium. Yeah, I mean, he can make the difference. Great fit in terms of your team style. Oh yeah, I mean, Chris Jones, wasn't he just sold? No, okay. He's well suited for this type of match. He's not going to play, but yeah, he doesn't need to know that. Same with Mehdi. Same question. Very repetitive. The classic. What are your thoughts of Standing Rock lighting up this league so far? Where are they? They're in 7th after being predicted to be 3rd to last. Really interested in to see how it unfolds. All right, Ferreira will not be playing. Hoskins can come back in for his spot there. McSherry, 2 days. He should be fine to at least be on the bench. I guess let's put Bender on. Yeah, Bender on the bench makes the most sense. And Presley was moved for some reason. Let's put him back on here. All right. All right, praise Hoskins. Hoskins and Sanders have been up on the training charts the entire season, so I'm really hoping that they actually have a pretty high PA and can lead this team into maybe a promotion or two. I don't want to praise his training. I accidentally was gonna praise it. All right, the Bulls play the worst team in the league, so I'm expecting them to win like 12-0. Kansas City plays, team 24th. We play 4th. So, yeah, I'm not expecting much change in the top of the table. Besides, maybe Milwaukee will jump over St. Louis after we beat them. Hopefully. And the United States have now made it, I think, 3 in a row. They've won. Oh, no, it's 2 in a row. Looking significantly better than for them than it was earlier. So I still want to see them make the World Cup. Yeah, okay. Berhalter's job is now stable, as you would imagine. But yeah. I mean, he has to qualify or else he's getting fired. That is for sure. At least it's definitely for sure in real life with the, I mean, we put ourselves in a pretty good position to qualify from here. Yeah, all those guys in, that's fine. Actually, yeah. I want to have them in for the under 18s preferably, since that's actually like a league match. All these guys are no's. And then go back here and make these all available again. Not Zavala, because I don't want him to just die on the pitch. Brett Garza, my hot prospect, supposedly. Okay. Oh, does his contract end? No, why? I'll offer you more money, but I mean, there are tier 1 teams interested, which is why I'm offering him a new contract. Like, holy cow. Majors. 6 teams from the top league are interested in him. Now, why? I don't know why I can't just decline those. But I would get 48k or 48.5k in compensation. Oh, it's because he's on a youth contract. So they're just paying the compensation outright for that. Which means he's got to be at least somewhat good. Which kind of sucks that I'm only going to be able to get about 50k for him. But it comes with an automatic 15% sell-in clause, it looks like. And even if it's for just on profit. Yeah, I mean, that's basically the entire sale. You're talking about a couple $1,000. Okay, we are going to sign Juan Pablo Alvarez. Awesome. At this level, a very good attacking wingback with his speed. He has decent enough technical ability to, in the attack with like 7 crossing, 7 dribbling. How much do you want from him now? 4.5k. Oh, easy. I'm taking that all day. I have Johnson welcome in. And as for his development, he's like primarily weak. Yeah, he's only weak left-footed. Wing back on the left. Wing back on attack. How old is he? He's 27. Okay. So he's really only going to be able to like learn the position, and that's really it. So I'm going to just push him a little bit extra on the crossing. Also, that should be wing back on attack. Why did that say support? Oh, I should probably look at the registration, because if I can get him in now. Was he put into like one of the younger teams? I'm confused. Is he just not here? I'm confused. Juan Pablo Alvarez. Ah, he's injured right now. Okay. I don't even know how I was allowed to sign him then. Isn't he supposed to pass a physical? Oh, has failed his medical. Okay. I thought if they failed the physical, the transfer is supposed to fall through. But I suppose not. because obviously he's here now. They have a 6'5" winger. That's a bit nerve-wracking for the back post runs, which are so good in FM22. DCL. Yeah, let's do something more like that. That's fine. And let's get into it. There's actually a change I need to make. Obviously won't include a sub because there's no point in doing that right now. If I just go to tactics, Andrew Reed and Ball should change. Should switch. Goul's much more of a defender anyways, so putting him in the ball winner roles just makes more sense. Okay, Tommy Scott, come on. Ooh, okay. Chicago's already ahead, but again, they're playing the worst team in the league, so. Hold on. I need to fix this because it's just never what I want it to be. The shot map currently is kind of broken where it shows just mine, which is unfortunate. Latest scores right above my head should be the league table. And here, average positions. All the XG's match story there. All right. Tommy Scott to whip it in. Connor, back post, not quite. Okay, we have a ball in a pretty dangerous area. Can we get out on the wide on the wing there? Shushan, Presley, get him out. Okay, no. Okay, here we go. Presley's in. Nice. That's his first goal of the season. I'm surprised it's taken this long. Although I really only ever used him as a sub. There we go. 1-0. Minneapolis FSC. Interesting. The high-res ball looks almost red instead of the typical orange color that you would play in a snowing environment like this one. All right, Scott on the corner to Richards. Nope. All right. I mean, Richards had a pretty good debut as well. He scored hit 2 goals and an assist from the defense. I mean, Tommy Scott, though, with a hat trick and 4 assists, kind of stole the show. Speaking of which, he's on the ball now. Up to Shushan on the wing. Really like Ramos here as the overlapping center back. But switching play out to Hoskins on the left. Oh my god, keeps it in somehow. I'm pretty sure he used the corner flag there to keep the ball in play. Jones. Nope. Back out to Richards, recycling possession, switching play over to Shushan on the right wing. To Scott. Oh, Presley gets the rebound off the block. And Presley, you know, might have taken him to the 24th game to actually score, but he gets a brace in the first half here. Maybe I do need to play him a bit more ahead of Frank Johnson. And the Cardinals just have no answer at all. Oh, whoops. Gonna praise the team on that one. The Bulls are winning, same with Kansas City. So again, no surprises. I didn't really expect there to be, considering the matchups today. Now Presley is on a yellow, so let's just ease him off the tackles. I'm not trying to have someone who's on for a hat trick get a red card. Because at that point, I don't know what to think of his performance. Oh, what a pass there. Okay, Shushan, find the delivery. Out to Hoskins. Heads it straight to the keeper. But hey, you know what? You keep getting those chances, so eventually one's going to go in. The goalkeepers at this level are not good enough to just handle that every single time. For nothing Chicago. Okay, yeah, it's a bit of a beat down over there. That was not a dangerous pass at all. Jesus. All right, time for some changes. My midfield has not played particularly well. I'm going to take off Reed for Yates. I'm going to bring in Mabika for Connor. And those are the changes I'm going to make now. The Brewers might be losing because they have not actually jumped the Cardinals yet in the standings. So they might be losing or tying. All right, Ramos deflected. Yates, oh my God, nearly headed it. Oh my God. How did we not get a goal there? The ball just bouncing around for as long as it did. I'm going to take off Chris Jones, get ball 4 on, help him learn the position a bit more, although I don't know how much more 11 minutes is going to do. All right, Lubinovic looking for his league leading like 14th clean sheet or something ridiculous. Is that going to be a red? That's a pretty unnecessary red for Bill Kamler. And a penalty. Wow. What just a terrible 35 seconds there. And Presley for the hat trick with just the worst penalty I've ever seen still go in. Like, this was slow on the ground that's snowed on, so like this is not moving very fast. And the goalkeeper just decided he's going to be molasses when he goes down. And just not move. And Presley with a hat trick. Pretty good. But I mean, geez, that goalkeeper. What a sequence of events. Yeah, exactly. Like, the Cardinals weren't having a great day. Got a red card and got a penalty back to back at the end of the game where it didn't even matter. But now that guy, Kamler or whatever, won't even be able to play next game. And okay, Milwaukee did end up jumping. Who did Milwaukee play? Yeah, they beat Shoshone, Arapaho. They only grabbed the winner in the 88th minute and then got another one in the 90th to really add salt to the wound. Oh, that was Mabika's debut. Just came on as a sub. I think he played fine. I don't think he did draw the penalty, so I suppose that's a pretty good way to start his career here. But All right, 10 inbox items. Definitely praise that performance. Run goes on 20 games in a row. And I believe that's just in the league, right? Yep, okay. I would really like for Garza to not join another club. So let me just add a bit more money. He does seem to like me in his dynamics, so. But if I can keep him away from one of those top clubs, that would be fantastic. Ah, okay, so the tier above me, the prime divisions, have very few games, so they have 22 game seasons. And because the US like Hall of Fame and FM is very wonky, those leagues are finishing up, and all those coaches that won their division are just going to get into the Hall of Fame immediately. Just because the system's not, or the Hall of Fame in the US isn't flushed out in FM. I mean, I'll probably get into the Hall of Fame just for winning this division, probably. So. But that isn't really what matters. Or at least early game. If I can stay, like, get to the top and stay there by winning more and more of the first tier, and hopefully a bunch of CONCACAF Champions Leagues, then I would not worry, or, you know, I'd be loving it. And also with that last game, we're now only 3 games away from split. So that's good, at least. That's fun. Match review, recovery, bunch more chance conversions to just add. Obviously, this is defensive week of training anyways, but just making sure that my team does, in fact, know how to put the ball in the back of the net. And I know I called today's stream, you know, the January transfer window, but I don't think I'm really going to be making that many moves. Unless someone massive, you know, is brought to me. Yeah. Or Duddy, maybe. Does not look that good anymore. Same with Robinson here. Especially not for that price. Marcus Furkranus. I have no idea. That name does not make any sense. Salazar does look like he has some potential. Okay. Get him on a free transfer, possibly. 2 years? 1 year's fine. Joe Scally. Yes, sign Joe Scally, whatever the price. I would love to. Same with Caden Clark, but there's no way they would ever talk to me, so. Jeremy Kelly, not good enough for me. Sebastian Anderson of Birmingham. Keegan Mitchell of IMG Academy. We can approach to sign him. I don't want to give out these promises. Ah, okay. Fun. Gabriel, also of IMG Academy. This contract's also ending. If they are okay with accept, okay, nope. Okay. Pretty sure IMG Academy is getting relegated too, so you would think that they would be interested in joining me because they would stay at the same level in terms of tier. But I guess not. I guess they're just fine staying at IMG Academy, a high school, keep in mind, and making no money because they're an amateur or forced to be amateur team, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know. All those guys don't need to play. Recruitment meeting? No. The last one I went to, you guys suggested nothing, so. Or nothing of use to me. Almost as if we don't have a good backroom staff yet. Which is true. And we won't probably for like 2 or 3 more seasons, so. Just as long as they keep, you know, looking at all the players around the US. It's really all I care about. Because now that there's 7 tiers in like 40 something divisions or something ridiculous, they can find players anywhere that it can be of use. Transfer offer is indeed in. Great. Okay. Garza. Please no. Ian Smith is eligible for a professional contract. Yeah, sure. Should be working on his quickness. Don't know why he isn't. I can't guarantee a loan out, you know, so my screen keeps going black and it's pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll just flash off and be black for like 3 seconds and then come back. I think it's because of a loose cable, but I've like multiple times I've tried unplugging and plugging back in. So why is that I don't think that's the right logo. I'm not gonna worry about it because they're 2 tiers below me, but that is pretty funny. Oh, and they're about to be relegated. Yeah, okay, so just I don't think that's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish logo. I gotta say. Oh, that was for the Paul Woosnan Cup. It's the one of the other competitions I'll be in. I enter in the 2nd round in a few weeks. Yeah, but Notre Dame looking less pretentious is very funny. I mean, that's true. We can all do with a little bit less Notre Dame in our life. Uzan has now been injured. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, all right then. Just keep adding on to the injuries. I don't care at this point. And I guess it makes sense, but the transfer window does not actually last the entirety of January. Because it does, I mean, it starts 4 days early, so it makes sense that it ends 4 days early as well. Yeah, I'll accept that. A loan where they're paying all of his wage? I'll take it. All right, here's the draw. I mean, okay. 256 matches to be drawn. Let's just draw all teams. And find us in this haystack. Okay, we play Lansing Ignite Football Club from the uh, Great Lakes Conference, so the same tier that we're in, and they are in 24th, so they are not doing so hot. So that should be a pretty easy win, a pretty easy draw, and we're drawing at home, so that's one of the better draws we could have had, to be sure, or for sure. Just a bunch of reports here of like Central American players that are not really as good as they say. I mean, this guy's 37. The fact that he even has 11 pace, 11 acceleration still is pretty impressive, but those are just going to plummet. So it's going to be a no from me. And all these guys are pretty unimpressive. Wait, Wagonino? Ino? That's a name. Marcus Denton. Yeah, I'm really just not impressed by any of these guys. I'm be real. Let's have Markey actually play in this game so we can get some of his match sharpness. Same with Romeo or Romeo, maybe. Let's just do match review and then another recovery. What? Match review. And as always, add those little chance conversions when you can. All these friendlies need to be played now. And we hammered Valor FC, who is one of the teams in the Canadian Championship or Canadian Premier League. How did their last season end up? They were in 4th. Okay, so, you know, not bad by any means. But did the odds of the title change at all? No, we're still, I mean, really we're in 2nd because all these teams from 1st to 4th, one, are terrible, like the, you know, actually the bottom 4 teams of the league, but they also can't be promoted from this division. So that's, it's a bug that they're even up there, but yeah, they're also all in the bottom 5 anyways. So we're still predicted, or still supposed to be the 2nd best team in the league behind the Kansas City Chiefs. But we're also 4 points ahead of them, and that's what really matters. Only a few days left in the transfer window. Again, I don't think there's any extra moves we're going to make unless something major falls into my lap. Like the, maybe an ability to bring like Joe Scally in on loan sort of deal, but I don't see anything like that happening. So Sanders again up at the top of training. You'll love to see it. Even 2L makes an appearance. That doesn't seem that common. Also make sure registration's in line. I know 11 days to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 months, I think, is till the end of the season. He wasn't registered anyways, but yeah, those guys I don't want to register. So that should be everyone then that I'd want to register. So Conrad Clark is wanted by the mutiny. I mean, I'm not too worried about him staying or not. He's a pretty decent scout in terms of his knowledge, but if he leaves, it is what it is. Hopefully the advances are going to be a bit quicker once we get out of the transfer window, but this is a little ridiculous. I won't lie to you. Garza will sign a contract. Oh, with the club. Yes. Yes. Good. Awesome. Actually, maybe detail level's too high. Vault. That might be it. Actually, a detail level, World Cup, all competitive. Okay, yeah. And all competitive matches in the playoff as well. Hopefully that lightens the load. It looked like we were grabbing stuff for like all the qualifiers that probably weren't needed. Yeah, these advances are a bit faster now, so that's good. I guess what I would like to check, club info, USA, their schedule. Oh, they did lose to Jamaica, so it's not looking too good in the final with 3 games left, because they have to go to the Azteca. They do host the Dominican Republic, who they have to absolutely blow the doors off of, even though they drew them the first time. Then they play at Honduras, who's right behind them. I don't know if they're gonna make it. Just simply way too many draws from the US there. And actually, if I go to job security, precarious. Interesting, Berhalter. Interesting. All for send him home so he doesn't get anyone else sick. I will be right back. All right, and then here, is it picking up? Okay, good. Physical recovery. Get the double recovery in. Okay, so I'm in the first round of the... Oh, that's right. That Charlotte Independence game after this next one is in the or the American FA Cup, basically the Lamar Hunt Cup. And then the game against Lansing is in the 6th round, I think. No. Oh, we're in the 2nd round. Got you. Look at the rules of this. In the 2nd round, they want us to get to the round of 64, right? Nope, 8, 16, 30. Oh, they round of 32. That checks out because they expect us to be a top 5 team in our league. How do I? So at our tier, or I guess the Phil Woosnam Trophy is a cup for the teams in my tier and below. So if they expect us to be top 5 in in the top tier of this, like, or of the people eligible, and I don't know how many divisions there are at this tier, but there's quite a few. Oh, there's, I think, 6 or 8. So top 5, they would want us to reach the top 32 then. Kind of checks out. Ian Smith turns professional. Awesome. Jesus Navarro. He's one for the future, but I want to see some more of his development before I make a move. Kobe Henry. Certainly pretty good. Where's he on loan from? Orange County. Interesting. Pete Morris. Who can get off the short list? Same with you, Kevin George. Thank God I didn't actually... Or he signed somewhere else, because it looked like he would not have been that good of a signing for me. Actually, have I even played Kansas City yet? I have. When did I play Kansas City? Oh, that's right. Back there. Okay. And from here on out, we play 14th, 11th, and 28th. So we haven't even played the worst team in the league yet. And that's what we play until the split. And I don't know how the fixtures are going to look after the split, but I mean, the easiest thing would be like just work our way down. So, or up, I guess, suppose. So we'll be seeded first, you know, play the team that's seeded 13th or 14th, 13th, so on. I'll never say never. Why not? I mean, he is loan listed. Leipzig, are you sure? I cannot. Look, he'll be a star player. Yeah, I don't quite have the. I don't necessarily want to spend 1.7 million on a loan. Joe Scally, would you? I mean, just no way, right? None selected. Star player. Just so much. Now, like, around 200K for a loan is, like, pretty reasonable. At 33K... Oh, whoops. Oh, my God. I'll accept 33K. What? Was that not the... Whatever. It might have been 33.5, I guess. But if I can get Scallion for 33K a month, then it's... I mean, like, we're spending money on a player that's just never going to actually move to us full-time, but that is... He's such a good player for this division. At my weakest role, or at my weakest position. He's a strong player for this division at my weakest position. There we go. 34.5. 250K a year. Hold on, to the end of the season, that shouldn't be 250K. So we should only have to pay that like 5 times. That's well under 250K. I don't know what. Oh, I guess they would pay. We'd paid 6 times. Okay. I'll accept it. Now Scally actually has to be interested or be okay with actually joining us on loan, but if he is, the Toledo Slayers. I read that as Tornado Slayers, and I'm like, no way, that's a team's name. It's transfer deadline day. I mean, if we can get Scally, that would be the move of the window in my league, because there's just no reason for him to be in our tier. This is quite the long advance. um. Oh, Berlin's making an offer to actually sign him permanently. That's lovely. In terms of who I'll take off if he does join, Juan Pablo Alvarez also has to be added. I'll take off Chris Jones. No, that's a bad idea. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, I'll take off Chris Jones for Juan Pablo Alvarez. Miron Samuel is out for the year. So, you know, there's not much I'm going to do about that, or going to be able to do about that. So, okay, the play registration window is also due to close tonight. Okay, I was about to say, because the actual date, like week line here, doesn't actually say. Damn, Salazar signed somewhere else. Joe Scally rejected the loan. That's not really a surprise. Brandon Vasquez. I mean, he's just way too good for my team, but put him on the short list for now. Yeah. I think I'm done with the transfer business for this window. Well, okay, besides Nipian moving on to Edmonton for a loan. Does that change how my registration looks? No, it does not open up spot, it appears. Unless... Unless it'll do it on this next advance. Alright, now let's go to registration. I guess he was already unregistered. Touché. All right, just get through this day and then the advances should be much faster. And we have, even though we have this game in a couple days, the next league game isn't for 2 weeks, but we have 2 cup games in between, so it's not all, just boring advances the entire time. A bunch of tier 1 teams are interested in it, already making offers, so there's just no way I'm going to be able to sign a guy who's getting that interest unless I offer him an absurd amount of money. I'm not really, which I didn't think he was good enough to warrant, at least right now. Del Rello or Del Rayo maybe. Yeah, you can take him. Tuald, no. Starts quite often for me, so I'd rather you don't take him. Putting Minneapolis, is that the T-Wolves? Okay, yeah, it is Wolves. How does this league work, by the way? I have no idea. This is the tier below us. Oh, the top 4 are promoted. It's just that easy. Well, it looks like, oh wow. There are 4 points separating the top 5. I mean, there are 5 teams fighting for 4 promotion spots. That league should be interesting to see how it ends up. Cal Thorpe is the best scorer in this league. Pretty good, but okay. Who's the best player in the league? Thorpe. Sean Torres is the other one. He has high finishing, but that's about it, looks like. He's kind of... He has, you know, not unusable speed, but he's playing for what it looks like the Royals. This should be the last advance of the day. I mean, there's only 45 minutes left. I guess you never know. All right, transfer window is over. I mean, Austin FC brought in 23 players. Holy cow. And Rio Grande Valley just cleared house, selling 25 players. All right. Deadline day passed. Team registration. I can't make any more changes. Do I want... It's not even showing me Chris Jones on here. There he is. I probably do need him to be registered. But from here, I can't make any more changes, and I don't know who I'm supposed to take off for him. I mean, if we have Juan Pablo Alvarez, I think we'll be fine without him. He might be a little mad, but whatever at this point. The leader in distance per game is Fred Sitting Bull, Dakota. I mean, that's a name. He's actually on the team that we're about to play, Santee Dakota, but Fred's, I mean, also ironic. For the person that moves the most in the league, his name is Sitting Bull. I can't really think of less apt names. Oh yeah, Del Rello is my... Okay, yeah, Connor can be promoted, and Lubinovich can be my vice captain now. I didn't realize... That explains a lot, because every time there would be an issue, Del Rello would be like the person's like, hey, talk to him, or whatever. I thought it was Frank Johnson was our captain, I'll be real. But every time I went to Del Rello for advice, or, you know, to help someone, they just... he would be like, why are you asking me? I'm not even registered. I don't play a game for you. It's like, I don't know why you keep getting recommended for this. But now that he's gone, that'll never happen again. So I have 2 games in the space of 4 days. This first one is far more important to me. I just can't drop points in the league. I can't afford it. So I'll be playing a full strength side there. And then in the cup, probably have to rotate a little bit. I mean, if I don't have to, then I'll be fine. But the first round, the round that game is in, is as far as the board has suspected us to get to, or like expected us to get to. And that team, I mean, the team we're playing is 3 tiers above us. They're in the 2nd tier. So I would not, or I don't even think our best lineup would win anyways. I don't think many people will be bothered. I think that's the proper answer for Del Rello leaving, or Del Rayo. I think, look, we're here to spoil everyone's day away from home. I don't know him, but I respect him. Now that Ian Spit, I think he's ready for more involvement. They have too much quality to struggle. They don't have a team like Minnesota United Academy. Like they don't have real players, which is why they're terrible. I don't know why they haven't been giving players. I don't know why they weren't given like a youth intake at the beginning of the game. But oh my god. Honor's out for 5 to 6 weeks. Thankfully, that's at the position that we have like most of our depth, so it's not all doom and gloom. That's definitely not what you want to see. Put Waldrop in. Now I can definitely hide the unavailable players. This game had been postponed in the Phil Woosnam Cup, League Cup, and the Toledo or Tornado Slayers win. Good for them. Our under-18s are still unbeaten, which is incredible. I mean, they have a perfect record in the U18s league, which, I mean, you gotta love. Especially when you consider, the Minnesota United's under-18s are there, so that's a top-flight team. I guess they're the only ones, but like the Edmonton Oilers, the Twins, Minnesota Stars are a team that are in the tier above us, so their under-18s are there. And, I mean, they're just playing well, and you gotta, it's always nice to see your younger players playing in the league where, like, they're playing games, but they're doing it well. It's always nice to see. Scally delayed that. Clark rejected the previous contract, so I don't know if he's actually going to leave, but he's wanted by the Yankees, who are, like, the highest rep, like, fake club. So the guy who made the database, when he brought in a team for all the other leagues in the US, the team with the highest rep that was added was the Yankees, and then the Sox, like the Red Sox, are also pretty high. So yeah, like the Yankees will just have a lot of extra pull despite being in like the 4th tier or whatever. Which, I mean, they're probably like sweeping that tier anyways because they're able to sign players that are just way better than that league. And I can check right here. Oh, they're actually in 2nd, which means they aren't getting promoted. Yeah, only one team gets promoted. Wow. They lost it to the Eagles of all teams. And actually, I mean, the Red Sox also did terrible. That is... Wow, okay. Anyway, time for an actual match. Lol, Yankees, true. I'm actually surprised because when I did a save in this database last year, they had won like they had just gone straight up into the top tier, just like back to back to back promotions, and even when they got out of the top tier, they were formidable already, like top 4 making CONCACAF Champions Leagues off the rip. Screen went black again, but it's fine, I guess. I don't know. Rocco Romeo has not been given a number yet, so he'll be given the number 12, I suppose. All right. I want you to pick up where you left off, and I trust everyone to make a difference and challenge them to make me proud. And we're playing in at the St. T. Dakota Stadium. I don't know where that is, or where we're actually playing. And not much has happened. The Bulls are currently winning. Okay. But will something we have 5 shots on target. And this is okay. Yeah, first shot of the game for them. 0.01 XG. Of course, Sitting Bull with the assist. I mean, that's just unfortunate. That was a really short highlight, too, for being the only one so far of the game. We get one immediately afterwards. And thankfully, it is for us. All right, 2-all ball for. Really nice passing so far. Hoskins, there we go. They took the lead, but not for long. They didn't really deserve the lead in the first place, so getting the point back or getting the goal back is always nice. Just nice little first touch passing there. Ball 4 takes it out to the byline, crosses in. Hoskins is just there. So you love to see it. I'm not happy with the performance out there. And come on, guys, you all have the ability to make the difference, so go out there and do it. I know we don't have our captain, Austin Connor, but we got to play better than this. Scott, I signed you to score goals. You are the leading goal scorer in the division. What are you doing? How do you miss this? How does this happen? I mean, just... Bro. Come on. And now they're on a counter. You've got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. It's fine. Okay, Tommy Scott's in on goal. Come on. There we go. Makes up for his miss. And we take the lead, but I still can't get over that previous miss. Just what a disaster it was. A good pass by Reed over the top, and Scott just gets it, has a one-on-one, and you would imagine he would win those most time, or like 9 times out of 10. So here we go, another chance maybe. 2-all making the run this time. Chips, a little too much on the chip. I'm not gonna lie. Too much chip, not enough dip on that one. Shushan. Let's put in McSherry. Take 2 all off for Yates. Oh, Johnson's on a 6.0. Yeah, let's bring in Presley. I'll make all 3 subs, kind of going ambitious here. But I do think we gotta play better. Like, come on. And another highlight, and it looks like it is for us. Ball 4 out on the overlap. Presley, come on. Back post header was not it that time. Crazy Horse, what a name. All right, I'm not even gonna examine Gauza or something like that. No idea, but he heads it over. Ball 4 sends it in. Presley back. Okay, Scott gets the rebound. There we go. 3-1. This game is all but wrapped up. Or all but over, I suppose. Good stuff. I mean, Scott, you could have aimed anywhere, and you seemed to aim right at the keeper, but it still got in. Praise the team. There we go. Well done, guys. Good win. And yeah, the Bulls won 6-3, so they're just holding on, holding par. There we go. Kansas City also won, so nothing gained or lost amongst the top 3. What a comeback! Oh yeah, I mean, you love to see it. How much longer can this incredible run go for? I think we're the masters of our own destiny. There's a fine line between confidence and complacency. Look, we've surprised even ourselves so far, and we're ready to keep going. Was outstanding today. He was inspired. Got game ball. That's, I don't know about that one. How important is Tommy Scott been this season? I mean, 6 assists, considering he's only been here for 3 games, is pretty impressive. Ball 4 played as left back last time out. He's only played as, I mean, he's played 1 game at left wing for me. Besides that, he's played left wing back like all the time. I don't have any comments on Utah Blitz. Scott so far has 6 assists and 5 goals. Pretty good. Prime Division. Definitely restart that. I want to keep tabs on the division that we were potentially getting promoted into next season as much as we can. Coman in talks with Lazio. That would be an interesting move. Oh, for a loan offer. Whatever, I guess. Scally in talks with Hoffenheim. This is so sad. Southeast Conference goal. I won the defender that I signed mid-season won goal of the year for his previous club in the division that he used to play in. You're telling me in that league there were no other goals than like better than that? That was just like that was what? That was it was a goal. It's not like it was an outside of the box banger or off the volley first time, like or in off the crossbar, a free kick, something. That was just the second ball off a free kick. Why was that? Whatever. Must have been a really boring league. I mean, even like a goal where it's just, a bunch of nice passing would have been a better goal than that. That was like, what? And now we have deadline day for all the other leagues around the world. So this is going to be a long day for advances. But it's not going to be like my deadline day where it's like every 45 minutes they stop the advance. And odds are I'm not going to get any offers for any of my players anyways, because why would a team in Europe want a player that's playing in the 5th tier of the USA? Let's just change the name of the title to a more apt description now that the deadline or the transfer window is over for us. Swap those two. I think we're better off. All right, press conference for the first round of the Lamar Hunt Trophy. Are you confident? I mean, I think we got a good chance, but will not be custom playing it. I mean, I don't think that's exactly true. Our stadium can get up to 50,000 people. Certainly not a small stadium. Financially, this draw must come as great news. Undeniably, yes. I don't care which 11 starts for them. I'm focused on doing my own job. How much are you looking? I'm a big fan, and it's going to be a very special moment. Wednesday's been a problem. We're all excited about the opportunity to play a team 3 tiers above us. Obviously, no one's giving you a chance tomorrow, with bookmakers giving you remarkably long odds of coming out on top. Normally, we believe we can make a game of it. Do you rely on? Oh, Tom Scott's going to be like, he's going to make or break the game. Yeah. Joe Richards should at least be on the bench. It would be dumb of us not to at least have him as an option. I know he's pretty tired right now, but that doesn't exactly say how he's going to feel by tomorrow. Hoskins is also on the bench. Yeah, no. Let's take off. There. Nipian's already scored on his loan. Joe Scally gets another offer from Mainz this time. Funny story about Mainz. The other day in my off-stream save in Serbia, they bought one of my strikers for $75 million. So that was pretty cool. I was really crowded in the striker position anyway, and people were offering for this guy in the summer, but a deal didn't go through, and then in the winter, his value went up about 10 million more, and I was like, awesome. Just sold him basically as quickly as I could. Because, I mean, my team in this season's also made the Champions League knockouts, but hasn't been able to do much past. Oh my god, Yates is now injured. You've got to be kidding me, man. All right. I guess I'll put in a goalkeeper on the bench because don't really have much else to put on the bench. Yeah, my off-stream save. I made the Champions League knockouts, but I mean, I'm playing Man City, so I'm not advancing. But we're not really dominating enough in the Champions League to like need to keep a player if they offer for 75 million. So the money is much more important to me right now in that save. Ajax finalized Braithwaite deal. Why is he okay? I guess he's no longer on Barcelona then, but come on. These long advances at the end of a transfer window. You absolutely love it. Okay. And we finally have made it to February. Let's go. Hopefully no one got injured in that day of, or the rest of practice that day. That would be quite annoying. Especially with how many injuries we have right now. Most of them aren't short ones. They're like multiple weeks. Hanif Wright? Okay, yeah, no, you can leave the short list there, bud. Jackson Lee, same with you. Oh, especially you, Sebastian Hernandez. Yikes. I'm sad that the Ruben center back is not good enough for my team, but it is what it is. Yeah, so the Twitch Challenge Cup, I believe, is this is for all the teams that finish in the top half of the team that's are like the league above us. It's really confusing. I'm not too worried about how that all works, but at least until next season when I'm actually a part of it. In the meantime, can I ask for higher youth recruitment and junior coaching? No, I cannot. Sad. Hmm. Wow, he also snubbed the Bronx. So I'm assuming this guy's actually fairly loyal as well. They just don't show it. Maybe he's just from Minnesota and just nope, he's from Florida. I don't know. He's got to be pretty loyal. I mean, guys, just go out there, play your own game. If we win here, I would be kind of shocked, kind of amazed, not gonna lie. Certainly don't expect a win. All right. Weather's less than ideal. I mean, we're made for this. We're from Minnesota. We know what we're doing. First goal's obviously crucial. I mean, look, I'm hoping for a good performance here in front of the fans. Definitely encourage the team right off the bat and see if we can sneak one past them, basically. I'm not even playing like a defensive system. I'm just playing what we normally play. There's no reason to teach my team a new tactic just for this one game, in my opinion, at least. Just gave this game our best shot. Oh my god, that was a goal. Hit it off the cross. Also, I just noticed that the Bulls are playing like the Minnesota United from the top tier. That's a bit unlucky of a draw for them. What a goal this was. Pretty decent pass, but then just, oh my god. I'll still just encourage the team. We do, I mean, they do only have that one shot. Oh, now they have another one off target, but. Ooh, Mabika is that 18 jumping reach. I'm trying to weaponize it here. Another corner. But it's cleared, but only to McSherry. It's still us. All right, Ramos. Oh my god. Not exactly the guy I want to find in that position, but another corner will be taken for us. Scott with the outswinger. Misses Mabika's head, and Jones clears it. Nice. Okay. I don't want to say it, but we are winning on XG. The home soil is pretty good when you're playing a team for the Carolinas in snow. And Scott, ooh, almost had it. And I would want him to finish the one-on-ones, but we were facing a goalkeeper 3 tiers above us. You know, it's a bit more difficult. Okay, I thought Reed was just going to hit a banger from outside the area, but not quite, just wide. But it's still us on the attack. Like, we're actually playing surprisingly well here. Like, after that first goal, I was like, okay, they're just going to, like, run us over at this point. That really hasn't been the case. And dare I say, we've been the better team. Like, they're lucky to even have a goal. Now, the shot was absolutely perfectly placed, but we're playing really well. And this looks like it'll still be us. Scott now trying to beat 3 defenders. Not quite. Johnson gets it back. Oh, finds Bender. Come on. Good save by Pack. And it's another corner for us. Scott sends it in. Mabika hits it over. We have 1.5 XG. Like, I think we actually have a chance. And everyone here has the ability to make a difference. They seem to be much worse than I was expecting. guess it does make sense that, I mean, even the nation champion or the Chase Championship or whatever is made of teams that. Okay, there we go. Tom Scott ties the game. Oh no, it won't count. He was offsides. The Chase Championship is built off teams in like the USL primarily and NASL, which aren't actually in the game of FM fully. So maybe this database just doesn't accurately depict the skill difference. But yeah, this is definitely encouraging if we can play this well against a team 3 tiers above us. Now, if we can actually sneak a win, though, I mean, that Tommy Scott chance being offsides is really unfortunate, but. And it looks like the momentum had. Oh, maybe not. Momentum does seem to have turned a little bit, but Scott still 1-on-1. There we go. That one's going to count. Yes, there we go. 1-1. Minneapolis versus Charlotte. I mean, I got to imagine playing a team from Charlotte in the snow has got to be a massive home field advantage. And 25,000 fans here or so, 24.2K, is enough to be fairly loud and disrupt them, it appears. Okay, now the high visibility ball is yellow. And this one is like really hard to see, but whatever. You've got to be kidding me, man. We tie the game and then they immediately come back with another shot that's just perfectly placed in the corner for their second shot on target. Like both their shots on target have hit the post and went in. That is just annoying. Like I don't know what Lubinovic is supposed to do. When the, like, that's, we vote for 2xG. Let's take off Reed and bring on Waldrop. Waldrop, I guess. I don't know. Eaton in, and that'll be good for now. McSherry, I'm gonna ease off tackles for you. Don't want to sending off. A little bit more direct play for set pieces. Let's actually press a little bit. Counter press. They have some pretty tired legs, so let's see if we can actually take this game. Here we go. Bender skies it. Come on. I'm going to take off Johnson for Connor Presley. Okay. Eaton, can you play Metsala by chance? You can kind of play there. I think it's kind of ridiculous that we're actually losing this. But, I mean, here we go. Another highlight. We take it. Here we go. Scott. Here. High and wide. And I guess that's just going to be it. Oh, wait, nope. One more highlight. Can we tie it up? Send it to extra time? It might be a replay, actually. Nope. It was a highlight for them. We got FM'd by a team 3 tiers above us. Because we deserve to win that game. I don't want to make the players mad, because even though we should have won that game, like, sometimes it shows just a lack of quality when you dominate a game that much, but you still just can't take it away from a team that seems to be worse than you, or like is, you know, actually has the talent to be better than you. I mean, I like a lot of what we did. I hope they'll... It's not their business. I hope they'll react well to that game, though. We showed we can play up to that competition. Yeah, I mean... yeah. I'm not only disappointed, but because... Especially so that, man, it wasn't good enough. I mean, look, he's pretty... Tommy Scott's pretty good. I don't want to talk about the refereeing performance. I didn't see any mistakes from the highlights we saw. Like, no missed penalties or anything like that, so... It is what it is. But yeah, you're right. That was pretty encouraging. I hope to see, like, more improvement. Hopefully something like that kicks on the team to do better in the league. You know, score quite a few more goals. That would be pretty cool, but... We'll see. I will be right back. All right. On to the next cup, the Woosnam Cup, second round. Here, the board does expect me to get up to I believe the 6th round. So, this one I will need to try a bit more in. That last game is pretty annoying, to say the least. 2 minutes and 0 seconds, okay. I remember what I wanted to look at and before that last advance. I need to add some more chance conversion. That was just not good today. And if I go to the calendar, let's arrange a friendly right here. Sure. If they accept, that'd be great. That was only the second loss in my coaching career. Even if you include friendlies. That last game, so... I mean, it sucks, but... it could certainly be worse here. And here, I'm actually just going to change that to tactical just before a game. Even if it is just a friendly. So that's fine. If we go to Club Vision, it should... first round, yeah, we passed. That's fine. Can't improve the youth recruitment junior coaching yet. That's unfortunate. I doubt that if I go to youth, the youth intake preview is still not there. I mean, it was sent over a month ago now. It was sent like December 21st, I believe was the exact date. Get FM'd. True. We absolutely did get FM'd. Very annoying. What it is, what it is. Again, that's exactly where the board expected us to be in the cup. And it's just one less set of games to worry about if we kept moving on. Which, not saying we play, we don't have that much fixture congestion. It's just, what was I gonna say? We don't have much fixture congestion, but the games we do play are super important in the league. We can't afford to drop any points. We're only leading by 3. So, one loss and that's gone. We have 9 injuries right now. And we can only register 25 players. Like, obviously under 19 players don't need to be registered, but of just the 25, 9 players being injured, if we just had those 20, like if we don't include under 19 players, we can't field a full team and a full bench right now. We can field a full team with 5 players on the bench with how many injuries we have. And that is the real reason why I'm concerned about playing in, these cups for too long. I mean, yeah, of course, we're the highest in the league. The team with the next most injuries only has 3. I mean, there's 3 teams with 3 injuries, but still, what the How? How are we this unlucky? Nine injuries. Dude, come on. Resumes to full training. Awesome. Daniel Gonzalez. Not good enough. Not physical. I'm actually going to do a recovery here because our team just needs help. Development. Hey, now we only have 8 injuries, and there's someone just coming back. Or there's quite a few people coming back in the next 3 days, so that's fine. It's just why so many injuries and why right now? Do they need to be, happening? I almost feel like changing that attacking before the Sockers FC Chicago game to recovery just to make sure we can lower injury risk on my players. Nope, not good enough anymore. Yeah, this is why you update your scouting reports, because you improve the team so much. The star ratings are just all thrown out of whack for the players that your scouts used to think are really, would be really good for your team. Malik Sonogo is still pretty good. I mean, yeah, that is a true statement. Expecting new Wuznam record attendance. Awesome. Training here. Physical recovery. What are your thoughts on playing Lansing? I think it's going to be a great spectacle, Might have a problem motivating the competition. I think they're a very good team. We can't wait to kick their butt. It's important to respond to setbacks in the right way. Has been absent with injuries. I'm going to speak to our medical team after this, but I'm hearing positive things. How close is he? Tomorrow? He's not quite there yet. Joe Richards, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait. I'd rather not get into these hypothetical discussions. The Mystic, well, he's still out for a while. Ferreira, he's still not fit. I don't care. Connor Presley's ultra consistent. Might have to start him, honestly. Yeah, I'll start Alvarez actually. Have McSherry on the bench. Bender on the bench. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can develop their weaker feet. That's fine. Actually, was there? It's fine. Of course. Another tree. Okay, he wasn't in the lineup anyways, but another man down. We're still at 7. Mount Vernon. Interesting. All right, so basically the non-league cup is what this trophy is. I guess the FA trophy is what England has, something like that. This is a trophy I think we can probably win, but I'm never gonna have it above the league in terms of importance. So. FC Kendall, where are they? Where do they play? Oh, Kendall, Florida. Okay. And I would say I would be rotating the team here, except I have too many injuries to be able to rotate, so I can't. I kind of just have to play who we have. And immediately after this game, rest everyone. All right. Juan Pablo Alvarez will get his favorite number 3. And let's get into it. Favorites for a reason. I trust you all. Go make me proud. Let's advance in this cup. And I mean, even worst case scenario, if we don't win, or if we don't advance in this cup, at least then we can just have full focus on the league. But again, we should be winning this. That's offsides, I think. Or not, and Tommy Scott just took it too wide. Interesting. There we go, corner. Ramos. There we go. Jason Ramos, second goal of the season, 1-0 Minneapolis. And we're looking to keep moving on. Good header there for Ramos. Ball for to Hoskins. Okay. Can he get it across? Nope. He'll take it back to ball for. And didn't quite get it to Scott. He gets it to him, and like that's almost immediately a goal. It's basically an open net for him. Shushan. Looking for the cross. 2-all, maybe? It was either 2-all or Hoskins headed it wide. From the back post. Oh, Ramos almost got another one. Oh my god, 2-all from the... On the volley from the edge of the box, just bangs it in. I mean, like, It just bang. Whew, what a goal. Scintillating stuff here. And Ramos almost gets us another one. Now this is kind of what I expected. You know, we basically dominated a team 3 tiers above us. So we play a team with the same tier as us. They aren't even winning their division. Like I would suspect something like this to have happen. Or to transpire. That's offsides. Yeah, I'm not celebrating this. Way closer than I thought, but yeah, he's definitely offsides. Here we go, Scott. To Ramos. Second time, baby. Jason Ramos with his 3rd on the season, 2nd on the day. Just off the underside of the bar and in. It does kind of concern me, though, that we are actually... That's not who's supposed to be getting to these headers or these corners. Just actually aimed at the guy who has 18 heading. Hoskin? Okay, again, it's not supposed to be Hoskins, but I'll take that. Another goal from the corner. 4-0 Minneapolis. It's about to get to the point where I'm not even going to watch the replays. All right, now for their corner, and we clear it. Show them how to actually defend a corner. Hey, was that not? Okay, yeah, that was offsides. Weird that they didn't show us that, because I think that was actually pretty close. But I'll take it. Oh my god, can we get a 4th one from a corner? 4 goals from corners. This one's like the least of the... I mean, it was off the second ball of the corner. Or off the bar, I guess. But all right. Just... Okay. Just dominating this team on set pieces. Do not show this team a right angle. Yeah, I know, right? The corner is just... It terrifies them. They have 0.01 XG, or 0.06 now. I mean, that was enough for Charlotte to score in their last game, but I'm not salty. Scott, again. Oh, okay. Ramos heads over. Can't score every time. Scott has a goal, and because these have all been corners, he has, I think, all 4 assists. Just saying. Another. Oh my god. I mean, he has a hat trick from corners. Ramos does today. Like, what is happening? It's just. I have to know the height difference of like, what is the average height of this team? And are they just like 4'8"? Like, why are we just we're just winning every header? Actually, I'm not taking off Jason Ramos. I know he's tired, but like, come on. How do you take off a guy who scored that many goals? Let's bring on... I'm actually going to bring on Ferreira. No, that's... I'm actually going to save my sub here for a little bit. My second one. He was offsides, okay. All right, final 10 minutes. Now I'll actually... Okay, so Ferreira's in. I'll bring in Bender for Reed to make sure that we avoid any suspensions. Presley. Shushan the overlap. And it's... Oh, cleared, but with a push. So, Ferreira is going to take the Take the penalty. And make it 7-0. You can say this game's gone pretty well. I mean, that was a horrific penalty. But a goalkeeper can't get to it for somehow. And it's 7-0. All right. That should be a good confidence booster going into the second or third to last game before the split. Pretty good. Do I allow that term? Yeah. I think that's kind of on the line, but I'll say it's fine. And it is also an accurate assessment of what just happened. So there's also that to consider. Now, everyone who played that game, besides you two are fine. And the guys who are injured, they can do this too. Rest for 2 days. Record biggest ever win. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's a reasonable record, I suppose. Third round draw now. 128 matches to be drawn. Let's just draw all of them. And we're going to face the Chicago Magic, who are in our division, in our 15th. So, a pretty good, I would say that's a pretty good draw for us. That's another one I would imagine we would win. Maybe not as emphatically as that game, but certainly one you would expect us to win. Get some extra recoveries in here, actually. Try to avoid injury as much as I can. And it looks like that game... First, it said? What does that do to our schedule? If I look at it as a calendar... The 23rd. Let's actually cancel this friendly then. Why couldn't the game be on Tuesday or Monday? Like, why does it have to be on Wednesday 2 days before our other game? Now, that is against the worst team in our league, so it's not, not that much of an issue, but... is fine, and... And what I'll do here is actually a bunch of recoveries. Push the team really hard during the week and then let them recover on the weekends. Really lower the injury risk. Okay. I quick picked, but he was avoiding, or he doesn't. Your system won't suggest players who are currently resting. So because today is their last rest day, I'll quick pick again tomorrow, and it'll be a different roster or a different lineup for sure. That's fine for a bid for Alvarez. If he can accept, that'd be no. Yeah, I'm sure he shares our ambition. That's fine. But we'd be looking for the team to pick up where they left off. I mean, if they can score 7 again, that would be pretty good. It's definitely. Just a bunch more pretty useless questions from the media. But I don't want my assistant to say anything stupid, so I'll take care of it anyways. Okay, they will fund the coaching course. Awesome. I just gotta be like, hey, yo, bro, please. They're like, you know what? You know what, G? Good. Awesome. All right, time to take a quick road trip down to Glen Ellen, Illinois. Because even though these guys say they're from Chicago, they are not. Just like most people who say they're from Chicago, including myself. It's just easier to say. Let's just say that. This game provides top billing. Yikes. So not any. Yeah, there just aren't any good games this week. Cool. What's really annoying though is that that first game of the season we played was like a 0-0 draw, and that's literally the only game of the season I haven't scored. I think. Actually, did we not score in the loss? Either way, it's like we should have won the game. We should have grabbed a goal, but we just couldn't. And those 2 points seems like would be so nice right now. But like the team. Waterlogged pitch. Cool. The game was moved back 3 days. Sweet. What are we doing now? Calendar. I guess that's fine. Cool. Yeah, like we played Calgary Mustangs, who are the Bulls are playing today, which is what made me thought of it. But like they're in 17th right now. Like if we played them today, we would just blow them out of the water. I guess we didn't score in our loss either. All right, fair enough. But since then, we've scored in every single game we've played, competitive, cup, or you know, friendly, league, cup, or otherwise. All right, now that we have... Actually, here, let's do tactical instead. And please give me good news. Oh, we're playing our under 23s, or oh, that's, oh no, that's, I don't know what's going on with this right now. It's bugging out because we had a game postponed due to a waterlogged pitch in Glen Ellen. I'm surprised it was raining. It's in February. We're in February. Oh my God, the Bulls lost. Solomon was like, hey, I'm going to score this penalty to take the lead. I'm going to score immediately after they score to retake the lead. And then I'll peace out with a red card. Holy cow. So now Kansas City's back up to second, but we have a game in hand and we're still 1 point ahead. Thank you, Bulls. Or thank you, Calgary Flames. Also, did I just see... There's a team in my league that has a negative 103 goal difference. And that's the team I play after this game. That's the team I play last before the split. And they have 2 points in 26 games. That is a special kind of bad. You can continue the game by pressing spacebar on your keyboard. Yeah, well, I have a microphone in the way of my keyboard right now, so... And my keyboard currently sucks because my normal mechanical one decided it was just gonna... break today. Or brick, I guess is probably the proper term. Braden Fisher, 17-year-old center back who's already 3-star ability for my team. Like, currently. That's exciting. What would you want? They would want between 1.2. He's not interested in joining anyways, but... he's already on my short list. Definitely keep him on there. Graceland Sporting. Is that the Grizzlies? Yeah, it's the Grizzlies. They were all the way down in League 2. Okay, wow. They're down in like the 7th tier then. And also my town, yeah, okay, my team's pretty freaking rested at this point. How close is Yates? 3 days. He can probably come on as a sub, I suppose. Zavala. Oh, Zavala's actually going to be back, like, by then. Awesome. Play the next matchup at a later time as everyone else. Look, we get a little bit extra time to prepare. The chase for the championship title is in your hands. You believe he'll go on? I mean, that's a fair assessment. It's up to us, though. And now Scott is out with a cold. Awesome. Fuzon can start, I guess. Oh, Johnson's also not feeling great. Connor Presley can start then. This team's just an absolute shambles right now. All right. I guess let's just get through this game at this point because of how many freaking injuries we're getting. Try to get out of here with it, without any more injuries or sicknesses. And I think we'll be fine then. I'll have just over a week to recover for our third round game in the cup, or for our game in the third round of the cup. Rokas Puskas or I don't know, but he's still pretty good. Evan Rotundo, Gabriel Selena would not be interested in us. Would be interested in a loan though. I don't know if I would rather he join us permanently if I can get him. But that would only be after we're promoted anyways. And Savala is back. Or he has actually arrived, I suppose, because he showed up, or we got the transfer offer for him, where he bought him, and he was already injured when he came in, so. He's generally pretty good, but he's not like... I think Tommy Scott is certainly better. He does expect a lot of playing time, though. And we'll see how we can get it all to work. But now this game... Okay, I just messed with the lineup that I was so diligently taking care of. Reed should be fine to play the whole game. Same with him. Okay, good. Yeah, let's bring on Shushan for the bench. I mean, this is pretty ridiculous. Ryan Thrower? Well, if he can throw the game for them, that'd be fantastic. And let's press Thrower and bets. Not hard tackling, trigger press. All right. This is probably our tallest backline possible, or at least in terms of jumping reach. 18, 17, and 15. The highest, or the only way we can get it higher is if we brought in Connor Austin for Richards, I believe. Richards has the 15. No, Ramos. But we could only be increasing our jumping reach by 1 or 2. I don't know if Connor Austin's. I know it was 17, dropped down to 16. I don't know if it's gone back up yet. But this is a huge game to secure our lead, to take advantage of the drop points of Chicago and make our lead from over second by 4 points instead of 3. Here we go, 2-all, corner, or not corner, free kick, and forces a penalty. Here we go. Ball 4. And it's saved. Crap. Corner though, come on. Couldn't quite connect to Mbika. And Shushan is injured. Awesome. Richards, though, does not care. 1-0 Minneapolis. I'm going to take Shushan off. It just doesn't make sense to keep him on. With how low his fitness got. 22nd minute is the first goal, and it's still us attacking. Presley back corner. There we go. Another goal. He wanted to get more playing time. I'm giving it to him, and he is scoring for us. So I can't complain. All right, Hoskins. Oh, Richards almost got it over. But it was caught fairly comfortably by the goalkeeper. They had a shot with 0 XG. Like, not even 0.01. Had less than a 100th% chance of scoring.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Yo, oh, my God. Another goal for Hoskins. Thank you. Yo, Lewis, thank you for the raid. How was, I believe you're still doing your save in Andorra. Hope you're enjoying it. Thank you. I guess, welcome everyone. I'm doing my save in Zealand's database. In about the 5th tier with the Minnesota Vikings club. Wow, I'm trying to get so
kind of nutty. This guy getting kind of nutty.
Thank you for the raid, and thanks for the follow. I'm Skazzle. Hope you stay and enjoy, as we're currently top of the league and trying to keep it moving. And yeah, this game's going pretty well, so just make some changes here. Yeah, how's your Andorra save going? I know, I mean, it's pretty ambitious, I have to admit. I remember watching quite a bit of it when I have some free time. I haven't been able to watch in a while. Army Dude, thanks for the follow as well. And Bryce Henry, thanks for the follow. I'm Engineer, thanks for the follow. And let's see, Thrower here. And just kicks it straight to Lubinic. Love to see it. Owen, 29, thanks for the follow. Won La Liga last season, qualified for Euro 2. Okay. Oh, for Euro 28. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, my offline save is with Serbia. I'm kind of trying to do the same thing. I get it. And this save eventually, we're still in the first season, but eventually we want to take control of the US and help the Americans. Need to hydrate. All right. Thank you, Nick. What custom database is this? So, Zealand, the streamer, he makes an American database every year starting last year, and this is it currently. Okay, there we go. So it goes down to 7 tiers, and we're in the 5th tier, aka the Netflix Championship. And basically, when he did this, he made it so the every team in the other major 4 leagues in America got a team. So I'm playing with the Minnesota Vikings because they're my favorite NFL team and really sports team in general. I've been meaning to download that. Yeah. Greetings to my electrical engineer colleague. Not quite. I'm still in college, but you know, close enough. Soon TM. I'll hopefully be in the real world. Should have picked the Packers. That would hurt. That would be in physical pain if I did that. Also be a bit easier. I'd be in the 4th tier instead of the 5th. But next season, I will be playing the Packers if I just go up. They did not get promoted, and they're probably not going to get relegated. So, Nick, does Aaron Rodgers own your club? No, he owns the Bears. Okay, it's slightly different. Slightly different. But yeah, thanks for the raid. Thanks for everyone who followed. And now we have our next game is in the it's called the Phil Woosnam Cup. I know he's an important guy in American soccer history, but I just couldn't tell you why. Basically, it's this database's version of the FA Trophy. Do you have real players? So being this low, we don't. Most of the team did have to be generated at the beginning. For regens or for new gens, sorry. I believe, yeah. So Ferreira, one of my strikers, is a real player. He plays for Colorado Springs in real life. That honestly might be the only one. Oh, Rocco Romeo is also, he plays for Valor. I would rather stay as an engineering student, take your time. That's reasonable, but I can't just be racking up the student loan. So, you know, Brandon Eaton. So we have some real players, but mostly it is new gens, just due to like how many players are needed for this database to actually run, and how many players are in FM in America. It's just not enough. Especially when you consider my club isn't one of the ones that were, you know, a USL club or NASL, which like they have some players in the game already. This is a club that they're completely just adding new to the game. So any real player I had to be transferred in anyways. It wasn't even like they started at my club. So yeah. But yeah, I don't have much longer as an engineering student. I graduate this upcoming fall, which is absurd to think about. And at some point, I'm probably going to take the PE, or not the PE, the FE exam as well. Just because I know I know some people that can help me with the cost of it, so why not? What school? Yeah. Wearing the shirt for it, or hoodie. Michigan Tech. It's where I used to compete in collegiate Overwatch. I was on the varsity team, and yeah, I mean, I don't mind talking about it. Yeah, Michigan Tech in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So I can't see out the window right now, but I can almost guarantee you it's snowing. Middle of absolutely nowhere. Yeah, that's a correct statement. Well, middle would mean that like something's around us, which there isn't. Ugh. Presley's training report. Let's actually compare him with Frank. Actually, okay, so he doesn't like big matches, but he's super consistent. I do have to remember that. With compare him with Frank Johnson, who generated as the best player at my club, but hasn't performed great. And Presley was like, "Hey, can I get some more playing time?" I was like, "Sure." And he's just been packing in goals. So, I mean, I don't know if this is. They're pretty even. Probably, like, definitely leaning towards Frank Johnson, but technically, I don't know. Presley's just playing really well right now. He's just in form, I guess. And he's super consistent, so he'll probably keep it up for a while. And Alvarez, my backup keeper, who hasn't played since the first game, is off to the Canadian Premier League. I think that's what they call it. But yeah, he's going to Valor FC. If I'm not mistaken, actually did pretty well in the CONCACAF League this past year, but just like every other confederation outside of Europe and South America, I don't really follow the CONCACAF Champions League or CONCACAF League either. Are there any San Diego? Oh yeah, there are definitely San Diego-based teams. So they wouldn't be in my league because this is like we're in a regional part of our tier is split up into a bunch of regions. They wouldn't be in Atlantic. Cascadia is too far north. Frontier too far inland. Pacific. So let's see. The SD Loyal. I don't know if they're in here, but I mean, there's a bunch of Southern California teams. La Mirada. I'm not sure how close that is to. San Diego Surf is here. I mean, AC San Diego's winning this division. So there definitely are a few. And I mean, that's just in this, the 5th tier. If we went down to League 1, I'm sure there'd be a few more as well. Since I study in Turkey, I can say that I understand you on this subject. I may not be a good example for someone who graduated at 29. Anyway, have a nice day, my friend. Have fun. Definitely. I love how detailed this is. Yeah, and I mean, so you can only play down to the 6th tier, but there is a 7th tier that like does get fully played and simulated, these lower leagues. And I mean, if I went here, so the Wisconsin Badgers, this is a college team, so you can take over one of the college teams, and you're forced to be amateur forever, and you have to sign under, or you can only have under 23 players. So it's a really, like, there's a lot of interesting ways you can play it. You can play, you know, one of the big 4 league teams where you're going to have a ton of money, but be lower down. It's kind of a patience game. Do you draft? There's no drafts in this database. This is very much turning American soccer into more of a European style system. So yeah, you can take a big 4 league team like I'm doing, and it'll be pretty easy until you get to like the top league or so. You can take over one of the Native American tribes. Youth intake is going to be end of March, early April. I'm not sure exactly on the day yet because we're still in the first season, so I've never had one before, besides for the one that comes at the beginning of the season. Which for some reason it keeps showing me that, so it's not even showing me my intake. But it was supposed to be an excellent, like 4.5 star intake. So it was supposed to be decent, but our team isn't good enough. That's like, you know, looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a couple guys, probably one guy or maybe 2 that have 5-star or 4.5 star potential as a max. And then like in 2 years, they're going to be down to like 2-star potential. That's kind of my guess. They're going to actually have a low PA, but it's going to look high compared to my current team. Kind of what I suspect. Yeah, so there's also Native American tribes. There's some Phoenix clubs. So this, I don't know, former clubs from like when Pele was in the NASL are revived. So there's a lot of detail that was brought into this, and a lot of different options to start your own save. The New York Cosmos, they're still a real team if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like this team does still exist in the in the current NASL. Not quite the heyday, and they are in the second tier in the Chase North American Championship, where they are 25th. So they might get relegated. We shall see, though. So yeah, we're probably about a month out from the intake. I know the intake preview was was sent to me on the 21st of December, but usually that isn't a great indication that it's exactly 3 months out from your actual intake. And we have another injury. We're down to 5 injuries, or we were down to 4 injuries, but now we're down to 5, with Bender now being injured. When's Connor getting back? 4 to 9 days. We won't be back for the next game or the next game in the league. We've kind of been having an injury crisis, even though we are down to like 1 league game every 2 weeks. Is Weston FC in the game? It should be. Yep, so they're in the same tier as me, but in the Atlantic Conference. So, and they're 9th, so they're doing fairly well, but there's only 1 promotion spot in here, so that's why I'm really concerned about all these injuries. I'm trying to make sure I don't drop any points against this, because every point matters in a league like this. In this division, though, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are shrouding everyone. And they play, oh my god, they play Sporting. The top 2 teams in this league play each other before the split. In the last game before the split. So I guess I should explain how my league works. So there's 28 teams, and instead of playing, how many would that be? 54 games by playing each team twice. You play each team once, the league splits in half, and then you play every team in your split once, for a total of 40 games. We play the last team in the league before the split. This is not how it works in IRL. This is a more or less a fantasy database in basically what if promotion relegation was added into, or added in the US. This is kind of how Zealand would do it, is what he was saying. Although I would love for a system like this to be in the US, but there's a lot of other issues that need to happen. Yeah, thanks, Dame, for the follow, by the way.
It's kind of nutty.
There's definitely pros and cons to both sides, and I'm just concerned that if we ever went pro rel, we'll just mess it up royally, and teams will just fold, because in America we don't know what we're going to do with ourselves if we get relegated. So that's my concern. If it ever went pro rel, which I really don't think it'll happen, not anytime soon, at least. I don't even know what. I really only do the press conferences, so my assistant doesn't mess anything up, but I didn't even know what that question was really asking. So just go positive, like normal. Pro rel would be great. Get the lazy owners out of the game and create a real prop. Yeah. I suppose, like, obviously that is the driving force of why, like, academies don't really exist in the MLS, and the MLS Next is like beginning now to do that, but it's not It's not fully fleshed out like it is in Europe, and that's kind of the issues. Yeah, like you. Promotion relegation is such a crapshoot in the U.S. because the people that would have to vote on it are the people that would be adding risk to their investments, which is why it probably will never happen. But it's kind of hard to speak in definite terms like never, because like I believe the USL has the USL Championship, USL League 1, USL League 2. So I believe they have promotion relegation in between those. Oh, our training facilities got upgraded. Awesome. I can already ask to improve them again. That usually doesn't happen, but I mean, we should still have quite a bit of money. I actually prefer to ask on this screen so it doesn't just tell me right away. Would have to create greater incentives for winning the league. Oh yeah. Yeah, you'd have to get much larger like TV contracts and sponsorships to entice people to, and you'd have to get major sponsorships for the second tier as well, not just the top tier, which is, if you want to start a promotion relegation, so that the risk is also seen as like less of one, I guess is how I would say it. Obviously, it won't be the same, but you don't want it to be like $100 million in the top tier, but only like $1 million a year in the second tier. Like you have to get it to be close. And currently, there's no other league really close to the MLS, because even the USL doesn't really get any viewership. Like I couldn't even tell you any USL team besides I think Omaha is there. Yeah, some kind of guarantee. Yeah. Based in tier 3, 3x in tier 2. Yeah, something like that. It's got a scale. It's got a scale where like you want to try to be promoted, but it can't scale so much that if you get relegated, you're just screwed. And I guess that's what parachute payments are for, but I'll put Zavala on the bench. That's fine. Is Balfour like actually competent at this? He's okay. He's competent. Cool. Yates. Why is Yates at right back? That should be McSherry. And McSherry's actually his name. I don't know. He's a real dude apparently. I'll put Shushan on the bench just because I need someone to cover a wingback role. But this is in the equivalent of the FA Trophy. So for teams in Tier 5 and below. I believe this is the round of 128. And my club wants me to get to the round of 32. So are all these teams semi-pro? The team I'm facing is probably a lot of my at my tier, probably every team is either amateur or semi-pro, besides for the teams that are for top 4 league teams. So this is the Chicago Bulls club, and they're professional. Same with the Chiefs. They're going to be professional. But if I go to Standing Rock, which is a Native American reservation, they're semi-pro. So not all of them are semi-pro. Not all of them are pro or amateur. It's kind of a mix, but more towards the semi-pro. But that doesn't matter to me that much. It's just that there's only one promotion spot. So even though there might only be 4 teams that are pro, I have to make sure that I drop less points than all of them. And yeah, good night, Bryce. Thanks for stopping by. And Lewis, if you're still here, thank you again for that raid. Really kind of you, man. All right, have the attacking set pieces sorted, and we have tall enough players that the defense will be fine. How it is. Just go out there, advance again in the cup, and let's get it against the Chicago Magic. Just over the bar. All right. I was actually kind of glad that went over because I shout encouraged and it didn't come out before that corner, so that would have been a bit awkward. Although they play a really annoying formation with the 3 at the back and the defensive mid. Just really difficult to get through their center. Oh my god, Andrew Reed, what a goal! Okay. 1-0 Minneapolis in the cup, but I mean, I guess if you can't play through the center, just go to the edge of the box out wide and just hit it in off the post, you know? Just nice and easy from the St. Lucian International. Yeah, he's from St. Lucia. If you don't believe me, let me just St. Lucia. Probably the most unique nationality that I've ever had a starter at. Also, I just realized these two should be swapped, but in my FM21 save, I actually had a San Marinese wonder kid, but he broke his leg like 2 years in a row, so that was unfortunate, but that would be the strangest nationality. Oh, Frank Johnson, how do you not score there? That's fine. Tommy Scott, 2-0 Minneapolis. Let's go. Tommy Scott, what a goal. I mean, it was a deflection, but you take everything in a cup match and a one-off. Do you see a potential growth in soccer fan base? Oh, I mean, okay, so I live probably in the worst spot for soccer in the US, which is the upper Midwest. Because I mean, it's winter like 6 months of the year here. So it's not really conducive to soccer, but even then I see like Chelsea jerseys, Manchester United jerseys all over the place. And like the number of them are continuously growing. I remember this past summer I actually took a trip to Minneapolis like during the Champions League final. And I saw multiple people in like Chelsea jerseys like going to a bar to watch the Chelsea win the Champions League. And obviously Chelsea's pretty popular here because Pulisic, but I will call it football because obviously, you know, I play Football Manager, not soccer head coach, as it would be in the American English version of the game. But around here, I'd have to say soccer. I mean, like, if you call it football in this stream, I'll obviously understand what you're saying. But in day-to-day conversation, I will, you know, IRL, I will call it soccer because I need to not sound like an idiot to the people I'm talking to. But yeah, it's growing. It's already more popular here than hockey. Like in the US, not where I am. I'm in the most, like, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan is hockey through and through, so it's not as big here, or it's not as big as hockey here, but in the US in general it is. Let's bring Presley back on for Johnson. All right, Scott, free kick. Can you bang it in? Oh my God. He got close. And I'm really excited. The United States is actually playing a World Cup qualifier in Minnesota for like the first time ever. And yeah, I'm going to that game because hell yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope, that's offsides. Well, it's the closest the US has ever played to me, so of course I'm gonna try to get tickets. And that was way closer than I realized it was gonna be, but no VAR in the American FA Trophy, I guess. That should have also been offsides? Nope, okay. Whatever. Just a nice simple 2-0 win. Pretty well deserved too. But you say American fans because if you go to listings. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see what you mean. There's definitely a lot more American fans than I think people realize. It's like 10% of the country considers it their favorite sport, which means 33 million people consider it their favorite sport. And it's spread around. It's not just in, border states. It definitely is more popular in border states, but it's not exclusively there. It's a hard argument to make because I don't want to sound like I'm fanboying of the US, but I also don't want to, undersell it. Okay, yeah, I can. So, if you know the streamer Zealand, he decided to make an American database in how he would envision promotion and relegation, like a full system would look in the United States. So, a lot of these clubs are real or were real. So they might have, folded in like the 80s or, 70s or whatever, but they got, their Phoenix clubs basically. And some clubs are added as Native American reservations. So, Native American reservations are pretty common here in the US. And they're basically mini nations in our nation or in the US. So they get added as clubs or as like athletic clubs. And the top 4 major leagues in the US, so NHL, NFL, NBA, and MLB, all get all those teams get their own franchise. So currently I'm playing with Minneapolis FSC, if I go to club info, and which is like the Minnesota Vikings, like the NFL team from Minnesota. If I go to like general, maybe overview, no, I don't know. I forget where it says on this skin, but like we're called the Vikings, so Minneapolis Vikings. So some of the clubs are real, whether they're USL, NASL, old like previous clubs that used to exist, or MLS clubs. Some of them are added as Native American reservations, and some of them are added as Big 4 leagues, for example. And then there's a few other teams that are added as college teams. So if I went down to like the really low tiers, you would be able to see like universities have teams. Is there one here that I can see? So like the Air Force Academy in Colorado has a team. Hopefully that's a good enough explanation. The top league in the US is, I mean, they also gave them like nice sponsor names. So the Tesla Major League Premiership is the top league. And then the Chase North American Championship and the Xbox United League are like the top 3 tiers, and all of those are national leagues. Is there college soccer? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's pretty fun to play with. That's for sure. There is college soccer, and like they do have a draft for it for the MLS. It's just not as much of a feeder or like as a feeder league as college basketball or college football is for the NBA and NFL respectively. But like Daryl DK played at the University of Virginia, and then last year was drafted in the super draft to Orlando City. And now he got where did he transfer to? West Brom. So like people do come out of college soccer. It's not like everyone who plays in the MLS is from college soccer. Have you been to TCF Bank? Yeah. I have been to TCF Bank Stadium quite a few times. When the Vikings played there like temporarily while they were building their new stadium, I went to it like 4 times. Bill Woosnam Trophy. This is the next round. Still a bunch of games, so I'm just gonna not automatic draw all teams. And we are playing Sporting Row. Oh, so we're playing the Trailblazers team. Yeah, I don't really know why they had us, when they made this database, why they chose TCF Bank Stadium, because this is the football stadium for the University of Minnesota, whereas the Vikings play at US Bank Stadium, which, if we're looking at this picture, is like, actually, we're looking at the wrong angle, I guess, but it's like right of the stadium, right of the stadium picture. Quite a few miles, but whatever. It doesn't really matter all that much. It's just, it would have been nicer to have a slightly larger stadium, I suppose. All right, almost. Yeah, you too. Now, yeah, the stadium's pretty close. Yeah, good night, Dame. Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for staying after the raid. Greatly appreciated. Right, this next game we're playing the team last in the league. Last game before the split, really a good game. The last real chance to really boost our goal difference. And I mean, we just gotta make sure we win it. We can't be one of the three teams to drop points to these guys. I don't know if this is a bug with my safe in particular, but these academy teams, like, they were predicted to do really well in this league, but just weren't given players. Like, they weren't given like a basically youth intake at the beginning of the season, so they're just full of grayed out players. So that's why they are just like this bad. They have minus 103 goal difference in 27 or 26 games is awful, obviously. One of the best passers. We're one of the best attacking teams. I mean, yeah, we're just good. We've also had the best defense like the entire season. I mean, they're doing fine. Yeah, they actually did win a game recently. That was in the Phil Wuznam second round. They beat a team. Okay, in the league below, that's not that bad. But then they lost to PA Classics, who... Hold on, wait. Yeah. Oh, they don't... So if you don't know, this is the travel team or youth club that a certain Christian Pulisic came from. I believe. Oh god, if I'm wrong about this. Yeah, no, it's right. I'm really surprised that he's not listed as a legend there, but maybe that's just a minor thing that needs to be changed in the database, or wasn't intended to be done anyways, but come on. They were the youth team of the prodigal son of Captain America himself. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Thing is, he was scouted at a really young age. They just had the potential and threw him in Europe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. But what? It's not like not sporting, but like the youth club of Cristiano Ronaldo even has a statue of him out there, even though like he left there when he was like 14. Like Newell's Old Boys is still considered the club that, you know, Messi was a kid a part of, even though he didn't even play like their under 12s. like he was brought over that young. I don't know when Messi was brought over exactly, but like he was young. Like you would imagine that they would do the same thing for Christian Pulisic. They don't have Tommy Scott starting. That's a mistake. And Joe Richards should be good to go, so let's bring him in for Romeo. Honor? Yeah, no, he's still not good. Yeah, so you can see these are all just grayed out players. They're just awful. Like, all their physicals are between 5 and 8. So, yeah. And honestly, it looks like all their attributes are between 5 and 8. But I think you can kind of see how this is supposed to go. Or how this is gonna go, I guess. Maybe back then, the football culture and the... Yeah, I mean, I know the, they, like... Pulisic helps sponsor, like, renovating their facilities. So... I'm pretty sure it's like the Pulisic training ground or something like it is. It's something like that. It's they're very much still connected to the fact that he's there. It's just that I'm just saying in the database he should be listed as like a club legend because he is. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right. Hoskins? Oh, come on. There we go. Nice. Goalkeeper just gets beat at the near post, and a simple 1-0 lead. I can imagine this game's going to be pretty bad. Yo, Pixel Pete, thanks for the follow, man. Hope you enjoy. All right, Tommy Scott. Can you beat his man? Oh my God, he. Tommy, I think you have like 10 more pace on that guy. I think you can probably beat him. Just saying. There was a penalty? There was a push, I suppose. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. Yates. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. Let's just forget that happened. All right, Scott, can you... Okay, overlap ball for Hoskins. Tuwell's not exactly the guy I want to be shooting. Also, probably switch those guys around, I think. Hoskins, okay. Johnson, can you find Scott maybe? Nope. They were just passing it around him when he was open. That one should have ended in a goal. Like the cross from Hoskins just went right in front of Scott and went to Johnson instead of him. Corner, Ramos. There we go. Jason Ramos. 8th goal of the season. I think that said maybe 5th. I don't know. I can't read. As if this game won't end like 12-2. I call this the another penalty. I don't think this should have been a penalty. I think that was just a good tackle. Yates, can you redeem yourself? Yeah, okay. 3-0. This is the confidence boost going into the split. Right, because we're gonna play the other top 14 in the league. We want to make sure that we have all the confidence and highest morale possible going into that. All right, Scott, pretty close free kick. Oh my God, hits the bar. If that goes in, we're jumping. Here we go, Hoskins. Wait, hold it up. Can you get the cross? Here we go, Yates. Oh my God. It's fine though. 2-all out to Ramos, and that's where it'll end. Thought we were going to be able to recycle possession maybe, but nope. Okay, that was a good delivery and good header by Richards, just right at the goalkeeper. Or good, good jump for the Richards, but has to aim the header a bit better. Are they really just gonna tiki-taka to us to death? Are you kidding me? A team whose attributes are all between 5 and 8 just did that against my team. What the hell? Like, that might legitimately be like their 4th goal of the season as a team. What just happened? Shushan, what are you doing? Wow, okay. Get owned, I guess. Here we go, Hoskins. Hold it up. Let some men make some runs. Ball for. Are you going to just take it yourself? Nope. There we go. Nice little pass from Hoskins there, and back to a 3-goal lead. Yeah, Hoskins, good hold-up play. Pass out to ball for good hold-up play. Hoskins, Scott. Goal. Easy. Here we go. Again, us on the attack. I'm almost going to just take off the high... Oh, my God. Take off the replays with how ridiculous this game's getting. Okay. Us on the attack again. Johnson, can you thread through Hoskins? To Scott, and... Okay. He joined in January and already has 10 goals. And it's the end of February, so... Pretty good. That looked like that actually just went through the goalkeeper. Or at least went through his arm. I'm not going to complain. No real reason to, but... 5-1 at the break. Are we really going to see them pass us to death again? Okay, good.
I'm trying to get at is.
Here we go, Scott.
Kinda nutty.
Johnson? That was offsides. Okay. Hey, Northern Pilgrim, thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, this was... Yeah, it's a little bit offsides. Thank you for the follow. And I'm gonna make some subs just to get some guys, get some fresh legs on. Presley, I don't necessarily want. Never mind. I was thinking about subbing off Scott just because, like, why do we need to play him? But we don't have a game for a while, so it's fine. And he's Only 30 shots after 60 minutes. Yeah, when you're in a 28 team league and it's, you know, 1 versus 28, it's not going to be close. But again, these guys are, for whatever reason, just all virtual players, so this is kind of what you would expect. And we're playing a 5 at the back. Like, we're not even playing like a uber aggressive like 4-2-3-1 or 4-2-4. If that was the case, I mean, it could be like 7 or 8. But we usually pride ourselves on our defense, even though we allowed a goal to these idiots. Surprised that wasn't a penalty. It looked like there might have been a shove there. Oh, there we go. On the free kick, Hoskins with the perfect delivery to the back post, and Markey just had to tap it in. Just tap it in. Just send out another praise, another corner cleared. And are they going to counter? Hemmings? What are you going to do? Nope. Scott takes it. Here we go. Presley threads through Scott. Scott. Around the key. Oh. He went too wide. But it's fine. Really no room to complain in this game. Ramos. Don't have anyone to sub you up for. Gonna bring on Juan Pablo Alvarez for his debut. Let Balfour take a little bit of a break. We have 6.5 XG. It's like we have 6 goals and we deserve to have 6 goals. That is incredible. Here we go, out to Hoskins. Alvarez. Come on. Nice wing play here. Out to Yates. Nope. Over the bar. Couldn't quite lower it enough. Reasonable. All of this is reasonable. I don't know what you're talking about. Are we going to counter here? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh my god, just over the ball to Scott. I mean, he's just faster than everyone on their team. And he's good enough at finishing that, you know, you're going to expect him to score those. And now it's Brazil. 7-1. Yeah, I think that deserves a little bit of praise. Are we going to get an 8th? Is that what I'm seeing? Alvarez. Nope, not quite. Here we go. Hoskins down the wing. Can he find the delivery? It's to Alvarez. Ooh, just over the bar. But, I mean, again, can't really complain about this performance. Going into the split on a 7-1 win. That dude's name is Many White Horses. I might need to sign that guy. The dude's name is Many White Horses. Like, are you kidding me? How is that a name? I think that's all. Yeah, that's offsides. Okay. Linesman with his flag up. And that was the last, or the meaningless last kick of the game. I mean, he's off by a mile. Oh, whoops. All right, yeah, well done, guys. That was a pretty good win. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, and there we go. Dominant win. That's pretty fair, yeah. 4 assists for Hoskins. Pretty good. That's our 23rd game in a row. All right, so now that the split has happened, let's see. So we play Omaha Tribe, who's in 11th. Then we have the Wusan Cup. And it looks like it is, oh, it's 2 games a week for the first month. Okay. 14th, 12th, 7th, 4th, 3rd. Okay, so play the Cardinals and the Bulls back to back, and those are probably our 2 toughest games. Obviously, Kansas City last. I like that they did that. 1 versus 2 final day of the season, probably to decide the league. You'd have to imagine. But yeah, we've been in a pretty good run so far. And I think that will be it for this stream. I'm actually gonna find someone to raid. But yeah, I mean, thanks everyone for stopping by. Lewis, thank you for the raid. And let's see who we've got here in the Football Manager section. Let's see here. All right, and we're gonna raid this guy. He was just the top English speaking channel. So yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. I'll probably be live soon. If you want to catch up, I have everything on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/MrGotGame. And yeah, peace. The raid starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,